Hey, welcome back. Hope everybody is having a great Sunday, and thank you so much for joining me talking all things Masters of the Universe. Today on the channel, guys, as you can see, I have the latest member of the cartoon collection, and that of She-Ra, the most powerful woman in the universe, part of her 40th anniversary edition. We'll take a look at the figure in the packaging. We're not going to unbox it, but don't worry, this is not going to be like before with She-Ra. I will unbox another version of She-Ra very soon on the channel, so I hope you will join me for that. And I'll talk to you about what's going on if you are new to the channel. About what's going on with She-Ra. But we'll take a look at the figure in the packaging. We'll look at the beautiful artwork it comes with and go from there. Now, of course, if you are new to my channel or first time watching, I hope you will subscribe afterwards. I hope you'll hit that like button. And thank you so much for doing that. Hit that notification bell when you know I upload new videos. And please share this video. Who has a passion and a love for collecting all things Masters of the Universe. Without further ado, let's take a look at She-Ra. Okay, but first, guys, real quick, I did pick up a new item for my collection. And if you remember, if you do remember this, I showed you this on my channel some time ago, right here. This Hot Wheels Race Verse, very cool, cars of Skeletor and He-Man. And I mentioned on that video, there was a single-carded variant of this particular He-Man for this Hot Wheels Race Verse line. And, you know, and guess what? I went to my local Walmart today, and I found that single-carded variant of He-Man right here. So it was very cool, and I was very happy to find it. I was shocked, too, because I've been looking for months now for this particular figure, and I did finally find him. Now, the question is, will I find if there is a Skeletor single-carded version of Skeletor here. So I just want to show you that really quick. This is a quick little pickup I found at Walmart. Only cost a couple bucks, but very cool. All right, now on to She-Ra. Now I know a lot of you already know this, that I've had a history of having a tough time unboxing She-Ra from the Origins line. In fact, I did a video on it, and it's pretty popular on my channel. If you guys wish to go check it out, it's one of my more popular videos on my channel. It took me at least, I believe, 5 figures of She-Ra to finally unbox, because there's been so many different versions of She-Ra in a way. So as far as the packaging, the figure itself, which I do have a couple of these She-Ras to compare with this version of She-Ra here today on the video, on the review. So it finally took me the fan favorite version of She-Ra to finally unbox She-Ra, and I do have that She-Ra with me, that loose version of her, including her Masterverse version of She-Ra. All right, but I promise you, everybody, I will unbox my next She-Ra I do get, unless it's a major differences in the packaging or the figure itself. I'm definitely going to unbox her, so don't worry. This is not going to be like it was before. So you know, that's a little brief history of my unfortunate luck when it came to She-Ra in the Origins line. But we have her cartoon collection version of her right here. She looks absolutely amazing. The artwork looks incredible, I gotta say. First off, you have the 40th anniversary logo here of She-Ra. This is her 40th anniversary now. You have Hordak in the big and like menacing, and the fire. I love the fire, the red. It looks like Grayskull is being attacked, and Eternia is burning to the ground. And the eyes. I love the fact that the redness of the fire shows off in the eyes in Grayskull right there. It looks like it's been overtaken by the Horde right there. Of course, you have old She-Ra right there. There she is in the packaging. And some slight differences between this version of She-Ra and we've gotten before. And I will show you some differences, right? But there she is. It comes with her power or her sword of protection and the light shield. Of course, you got the cartoon logo here, mimicking the Filmation cartoon logo collection. You got it looks like a little comic book here. And once I do unbox her, we'll look at the comic more closely. I've got Sorceress and Hordak with all the members of the Horde, and there she is. Of course, I'm hoping this is the start of the Princes of Power line from the Origins line. All right. Now, one thing I don't notice here, if you do, is the fact that there's no Princes of Power logo on the sticker here or anywhere right in the front of the packaging. Right here, you got the He-Man, the Master of the Universe Filmation style title here, She-Ra. All right, the most powerful woman in the universe. In fact, I brought out her brother, He-Man, and it's box art, and you can see it's very similar. There you go. So there's, the twins right there. You get He-Man and She-Ra. See, you get the blue skies right there. He-Man, the Master Universe logo. Of course, Grayskull, normal Grayskull, not being attacked. That's what I assumed when I see this. I even see the fire right there. With the Grayskull right there. So very cool. I love the new artwork, but there's some things I don't like about it. And I'll tell you why. Okay, including which I just mentioned, the Princess of Power logo of her. Okay. All right, let's get old He-Man out of the way really fast because it's all about She-Ra now. There she is. Of course, it's flipping around in the back. Now, one thing I did notice also, too, is that normally in the cartoon collection line, there is an item that is supposed to be a part of a Filmation episode for She-Ra or He-Man, and I was struggling about what that was, it's the shield, by the way. Of course, it's not the power. It's not. I keep saying the power sword. It's the sword of protection. Now, from my understanding, in the Filmation cartoon, the sword, and I've seen it multiple times on the show of She-Ra, the sword can transform to anything she wishes, including the shield right there. All right. Now, according to this is the item that's included in that Filmation cartoon. So flip around the back. All right. Now, look at this. Now, of course, you have She-Hulk behind her, which is maybe a hint of maybe a possible Origins Princess of Power, Origins figure coming very soon. You get the Princess of Power logo here. Finally, it's the Princess of Power logo here. That's nice. You have the Octavia. I hope I'm saying her name right. There's Octavia right there. The treasure of the first ones, which is the sword, is the shield right there. The shield of light in her hand. There's some Horde Troopers right there. So hopefully, like She-Hulk, we might get her as well in the cartoon collection. Part of the Princess of Power line, which I still hope we still get. And there she is, holding the shield and the sword of protection. And of course, you can pose her in different battle positions. Of course, the cross-sell of the other figures. And also, if you notice, too, just like the latest wave of Masterverse figures from Wave 15, we only get 3 figures right now, included with She-Ra, or 2 more figures, Ram Man and Mantana. And I do have I got some great news at the end of the video. I'll show you some other pickups I've gotten to review with you guys. Okay, but it's very curious. Only 3 figures this time instead of 4. So my understanding, I thought like Hordak, which is still available, still there, and we've seen images of Hordak. I thought he will be part of this line, or this particular wave or waves. I think every wave is 2 figures and then 2 more figures now. But as you can see on the cross sale, there's only 3 figures right now that has been announced and is now out, available for us collectors. But beautifully done. I love the artwork. I love the fact that She-Hulk looks great. The colors look amazing. All right, of course, I did bring out some other She-Ra packaging here. Now, let's talk about the packaging here for really fast. Now, for me personally, and I have her 35th anniversary edition right here. So this is her 35th anniversary edition. Now, this version mimics, the awesomeness of the 80s line of She-Ra. In their style packaging, everything, from the realistic hair, everything. It looks great. But for the 40th anniversary version, I don't know. There's something that I feel like it is missing. I don't know what. Now, this is a great figure. It looks amazing. It looks, awesome. For one thing, they've taken out and removed I guess I should just bring out her Origins version too, her standard version next to her Filmation style. Now, the difference between this one, of course, and this one is the fact that this one has more realistic hair, and this one does not. But for the most part, it's standard body type, same outfit, and you can see the differences. Now, with these versions here, this one here, and this one here, you can see that the tiara or the crown can be removed and form as a mask for her, but this one does not. The face sculpt looks great, first of all, of She-Ra. It looks awesome. You can see that there's no belt as well, and in the dress right here is much different from the Filmation style figure of She-Ra here. But the face looks great. Now, the one thing I will say about the face sculpt or the head sculpt, to me, it looks a little bit too big for the body here. I don't know what it is. I feel like the neck should be a little bit wider. It looks like it's like hovering on there. And you can see the cape itself is different. As you see, the cape for the 35th anniversary is realistic fabric cape. And, of course, her original Origins version of She-Ra is also a soft good cape. But this version of She-Ra is not. It is a full plastic fabric cape right there. With this She-Ra, she does come with the actual sword of protection, the gray variant, and not her orange variant, which I do have that loose version. Like I promised you, I do have that loose version of She-Ra. I'll put it next to her Filmation style counterpart. Different take on the sword of protection. It's the actual version of which I do love. I love that. They gave us the actual theme or the silver variant and the light shield here as well. But I don't know. There's something like I wish they would have given us, instead of the He-Man and the Master of the Universe logo here for She-Ra for the 40th anniversary. It would have been nice for any member of her faction or her universe of Etheria. They would have gone with She-Ra and the Princess of Power logo here instead of He-Man and the Master Universe when it came to her and the members of the Horde and any members of the Rebellion for the Princess of Power line. But then again, I don't know if we're getting it. I think we are. I feel like we are getting the Princess of Power line finally in the Origins line, because this is a line where I've been hoping to get, in the collection, in the Origins universe. So I hope this is the start of that. Let me know in the comments below your thoughts and feelings of that. And when it comes to the other members, Rebellion or Horde, centered figures, then you would use the He-Man and the Master of the Universe logo title in the box art, in the front of the cover. So that's kind of to me, that's like the fact that they did not include She-Ra and the Princess of Power, part of the 40th anniversary. I feel like that's a step down. I feel like that's something they should have done with this figure, She-Ra. Making her own unique figure, her own in part of her own universe, what she what she was, and so yeah, I feel like that was a major letdown. But the figure looks great. Don't get me wrong. And speaking of figures, I do have her Masterverse version right here. We can compare. And of course, with this version of She-Ra, it's more mimicking the Filmation style cartoon collection version of Origins right here. We got the realistic sword right here with her, and that same shield is right there. So what you're seeing is, both variants of the Filmation style. This was a deluxe figure from Masterverse. But I love it. I love it. It looks great. She-Ra looks amazing. Even the face sculpt, you can tell the difference in the face sculpt. Let me give me this version here, just off the side right here. You can tell the detail of the Filmation style, next to her more, vintage or Origins version of She-Ra. Of course, this line mimics, back when it, Origins, the vintage Origins is mimicking more of the 80s style versions of She-Ra, without the realistic hair. Sorry, everybody. But it looks great. Let me know your thoughts and feelings of this. Of She-Ra here, part of the 40th anniversary. Do you think they should have done more? I mean, they did something amazing with the 35th anniversary, edition of her. Do you think they should have gone one step more with the 40th anniversary? Maybe part of the start of, I hope this is the start of the Princess of Power line. I don't know, with realism hair. I mean, the outfit looks great of the cartoon collection version, and you can see the different styles of the Master Universe Origins brand here. Right here, and all these amazing versions of She-Ra that has come in the collection from Masterverse and Origins. But like all figures, you can pop the head off, and if you wish, to create your, if you prefer this version of She-Ra, in this look, but you love the head sculpt with her with Origins, you can mix and match. You can change it up if you prefer the, I prefer this sort of protection over this one. I never like Prince Adam. I never understood why they had to change the color up, with the sword. This gift of sword that was, you know, part of the Filmation cartoon that we recognize and know and love. But with the Origins line, you can mix and match, you can transform, you know, create your own version or variant of She-Ra. But this is a great looking version of She-Ra. I love, don't get me wrong, I love the backdrop. The art is amazing. It looks like Hordak is attacking Eternia, and, you know, it's taken over Grayskull with his eyes look it's red. It looks amazing. Everything looks cool. See here, anything else I'm missing here? Yeah, so like I said, the tiara or the crown cannot be removed, just like this one here, variant of She-Ra. Get the sword. I don't know. I really wish also that they would have given us something as far as the item that which is included with her. Something different, something more unique for her. I don't know what. The shield is a great thing, but it's basically the power, or the sword, just transformed to the shield form. So I don't know. But it's still great. Awesome. Right, go ahead and get these guys a little bit out of the way. We get a little bit more closer look at old She-Ra here from the 40th anniversary. Yeah, so let me know in the comments below, guys, your thoughts and feelings once again of the She-Ra here from the Filmation cartoon series here. There's a nice more glamour shot. You got Bow and looks like Glimmer. You got Mantenna right there. And also, I gotta say too about the packaging, the cardboard in the back is very different than what I've felt with the other Origins figures. It's very unique. But I do promise everybody I will get a second one very soon to unbox, and I do hope you guys will join me for that unboxing. But there you go, guys. There's a look at She-Ra, part of her 40th anniversary cartoon collection, Origins version right here. Something that I've been hoping to get very, to the collection. All right, guys. Now, I'd like to take the time now, guys, to, of course, thank my subscribers. Guys, thank you so much, guys. As I was filming my unboxing of Lion-O yesterday, I reached 1,000 subscribers, and I gotta say, everybody, thank you so much for subscribing. This is, I mean, I am just, there's no words. There's absolutely no words to tell you how much I'm, grateful, and, watching my videos, liking them, commenting on them, you're, on the channel, just watching. I mean, thank you, Scott. It's one thing I can say is thank you so much, guys. I feel like sometimes that's not enough, but thank you. I mean, to reach 1,000 subscribers for me is an amazing accomplishment, and it's all thanks to you. You watching, like I said, watching my channel, taking the time out of your day to sit down to watch my videos, liking them, commenting on them, sharing them as well. I mean, thank you from the bottom of my heart, and I hope for more, for another 1,000 to come, subscribers. So, guys, thank you so much for just joining me on, every day on this, on this channel here. I am just overwhelmed by this. It's an amazing, for me, it's an amazing accomplishment. And I'm looking forward for more content with you guys, more Master Universe figures, unboxings, reviews, re-reviews, revisits, Thundercats, Turtles of Grayskull, the Thundercats line. Speaking of which, will She-Ra be a part of the Turtles of Grayskull line? I mean, the Horde's been there. You have Hordak, so why not have She-Ra? So I'm kind of curious if we get She-Ra in that in that line, or even the Thundercats line. Maybe in the Masterverse line as well. We get that Despera, we get a part 2 of the Revolution show, on the Netflix. So thank you guys for joining me. I mean, thank you. That's all. Thank you so much. I am so overwhelmed and happy that you take the part of your time, of your busy day, with your families, to sit down for a brief moment to watch my content and liking it, and in commenting it as well. All right, so thank you so much for joining me. All right, and of course, also don't forget to hit that notification bell when I upload new videos. You'll know and aware of it. And tomorrow, I'm going to give you a little sneak peek. I did get another figure of that wave. Tomorrow we'll be looking at, of course, there's Ram Man. There he is, a little brief version of Ram Man here from the cartoon collection. We'll get a much more detailed look at him. Of course, we'll compare him to his original version of Origins and his Turtles of Grayskull variant. And also, I also picked up this. I finally got the final piece of the CGI line, which is the He-Man Stridor figure. So at some point we will look at this on the channel. We'll do a review of that. And like the Skeletor variant or version, I will show you every version of every version of He-Man on the channel of the CGI line to take a look. All right. All right. But there you go, guys. Thank you so much, guys. Okay. So I hope you guys have a great Sunday. All right. And I'll see everybody on Monday. Take care. Oh, and don't forget, I'm going to say this. Don't forget, on Tuesday, of course, is the Mattel Creations exclusive Origins figure of Glindar, or I think I'm saying his name right, the Barbarian, looking for immortality. He will be a pre-order coming up very soon on Tuesday, on the 12th, so please mark your calendars. He's an Origins verse figure, all right, so I hope you will add him to your amazing collection. So, once again, I hope you guys, or everybody, has a great Sunday. And I'll see everybody on Monday. Take care, and have a good one, everybody.